Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Brandon with Balls on You and Pump. I am going to talk about how to use the Token Factory today. It's a decentralized application on Vapordex, which you can reach by going to Vapordex.io. And then enter the application and go to Services and Token Factory. When you get to the Token Factory page, it's going to look like this. It explains what it is. It tells you that it creates a contract that's already secure. It's the same contract that's been used to launch Balls on You, and then Always, and finally Pump. It automatically locks liquidity for you for either 90 or 180 days. Provides a 1% buy cap at launch, which is either 1 or 2 hours depending on whether you use the Stratosphere whitelist feature or not. And it's a way of assuring communities that you won't rug them. You can also, it costs $250 in USDC to launch the contract, plus at least 10 AVAX for the liquidity pool. You can also get a 25% discount on Coinpages.xyz with the discount Vaporify25. So let's look at this page more. Alright, so if you go down, it says launch token. It also shows you recent launches, upcoming launches, and the tokens you've launched. And then it shows you various categories. You can go straight to Snow Trace. You can go straight to the liquidity pool, to the website, or to the swap. You can also go to the Twitter account. I didn't put in the Twitter account on Pump because Twitter likes to flag crypto projects. And if you get flagged, there's a good chance you won't win the appeal, but sometimes you do. We won it with balls one time, so I didn't want to create a new one if I didn't have to. We now have a new one, which you'll see later on. So before you start, you want to make sure you have a Discord, a Telegram, a website, and a Twitter page. As long as you have those things, you should be ready to start, at which point you click Launch Token, and it will take you to this page. In this page, first it asks for the token info. You put your token name, your token symbol, your logo, the chain it's on. Right now it's only available on Avalanche, but later it will be available on other chains, and the number of coins you want to supply. In our scenario, Pump was 420 billion tokens. And then you click Next Step, which will take you to... What is it doing? Well, why is it doing that? At which point it will take you to socials. Where this is where you put in the Telegram, the Discord, the Twitter URL, and the website URL. As you can see, I use the testicles.com/pump as my link because Balls on You, the Testicles NFTs, and Pump are all part of one big project that is interrelated. Pump actually will be doing Balls on You buybacks as part of its tokenomics. So I want to have everything on the same page, the same website. But normally you'd want something like pump.com or pumpcrypto.com or pump.xyz, whatever you can that will look nice and make it known that it's for the project. So then you click Next Step, and you choose the launch details. You can choose a 1 hour whitelist for Stratosphere members. I highly suggest you do this. It makes it, if you're part of the community already, I'd strongly suggest you do this. Why? Because it gets a group of people ready to participate, and there's like 10,000 Stratosphere members, so it can open you up to a very large community of people who can benefit from it. On the other hand, if you don't care about that, you can uncheck it. I leave it checked. You'll also choose a launch date, which you can do any time and date. The time is shown in your time zone. So if whatever you set it for is what other people people in your time zone will see. Other people will see it in another time zone. Then you go to the confirmation page, and it says by clicking on the create token button, a $250 USDC fee is collected. This fee is utilized for the following purposes. 1, purchase $125 worth of vape, and 2, add liquidity to USDC vape liquidity pool. When you create the contract, it will renounce the contract, lock the LP for 90 days using Sabler, provide Stratosphere whitelist if you have it checked, prevent users from buying 1% or more during the first 2 hours from the launch date, and it will verify the contract on Snowtrace and on AvaScan. So you click create token, and this page comes up, and it's just a summary of everything you've done, and then you can push confirm, and it will pop up. My transaction's likely to fail because I don't have the proper gas in it. So if you have all the AVAX you need and you have the $250 fee, it will let you confirm this. But I'm going to reject because I don't want to do that. So then it will take you back to the Token Factory homepage, which will look like this, and it will show you. You'll be able to look at the Snowtrace, at which point you see the contract right there and right there. It will show you the liquidity pool. At the start, this will be 0. The APR will be 0%. The fee will still be 0.29%. There will be no trading volume. The TVL will be however much. It will be the combination of the pump of the coin you created and the AVAX. In this scenario, it would have been 10 AVAX and 42 billion, or 420 billion pump, which came out to, I want to say it was around $500. And you can't add or remove liquidity right now because you don't have tokens, and your token and your liquidity is locked for 90 days. So then if you go back here, so I showed you the liquidity. It will show the website which you can go to, and then it will show the LP token, the swap page. This link is the link you will want to share with your community to help them be able to find it as quickly as possible. When the launch time is ready, Normally the settings I use at launches to be able to get pretty good results is instant transaction speed, which impacts your gas, 30% slippage, expert mode, and disable hops. On mobile, you will not want to click expert mode because sometimes it won't let you, and that's fine, it will still work this way. Depending on how large your LP is when you start, you'll only be able to do 1% of it. So that means if it's 10 AVAX, you'll be able to do 0.1 per trade at a time. If it's 69 AVAX, you'll be able to do at max 0.69 AVAX. But realistically, I found best results when we were doing balls with 0.1 as well, for at least for the first hour. As time as the initial rush goes, you can lower this down to 20 or 10, and then by the third or fourth hour you can do it normally, which makes it way easier. So then once you have the amount you want to do, they'll have to approve it and then swap, and then you'll want to click add to wallet. Occasionally when at the launch, occasionally this number will not show. I have had success in swapping even if the number wasn't showing and getting my tokens. I will not swear to you that will work, but it has with me. So yeah, be careful with that. If you're not comfortable with, if you're first time user, I wouldn't suggest doing that, just because you need to build relationships with any provider before you decide that you trust them fully. I've been interacting with Vapordex for 3 years though, so I trust them fairly well. And then it's up to you to build a community and market your coin and find fun ways for people to use it and interact. So I hope this helps you understand how to use the Vapordex. If you like this, you can go buy some pump, go buy some balls, or go check out our beautiful testicles at alphashares.io/mint/tez, and you can get some of these beauties. This one, the one on the screen with the psychedelic background, is actually the most rare NFT you can get, and it's still available. I don't know where it is in the order, but it's somewhere in there, and you can buy them for 1 AVAX on Alpha Shares. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.